Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on BABA on July the 1st, when the price of this asset was at $72.04. As you can see, we were right here, and my main assumption was that we have to retest a couple of targets that I marked by pulling the fib retracement tool from this swing high to this swing low. And the first price target was at $76.11, roughly at this range. And guys, take a look right here. This is the actual price action. As you can see, we were at this point, and on the next couple of sessions, right after I made my previous video, we had this movement to the upside that pretty much touched our price target that I marked on my previous video. And potentially we are on a path to hit higher targets, but everything I will show you in my technical analysis. And guys, I have to say that it is not a coincidence when I make this type of predictions. As you can see, the video before my previous video I made at this point, and my main assumption was that we have to land somewhere lower. And take a look right here. If you click on this link on each and every of my videos on any possible asset, you will see the previous video that is related to the same exact asset. And right here, the video that I made before my previous video, as you can see, we are again on youtube.com. And we were at this point, and I marked I drew this arrow to show you the potential path of the price action. And guys, it happened exactly as I predicted. As you can see, we have a tiny movement to the upside that retest again the range of resistance, and then we went lower, exactly as I told you on my previous video. And this is another evidence that technical analysis is extremely powerful tool if you know how to properly use it. And guys, if you want to enhance your trading skills, if you want to know more about technical analysis, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to join my Patreon account, where for the $35 a month you will be able to drastically enhance your trading skills. On top of that, for the first 100 subscribers I will do a giveaway. I will do a technical analysis based on your request on any asset that you might have. On top of that, guys, and it is the most lucrative offer right now, there is not so many people inside the Discord group. That is why almost 100% of my time will be dedicated to you. And it is pretty much one-on-one training for the value of $450 a month, but for the fraction of this cost, for just $35 a month. And I think it is quite fair deal.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So guys, again, let's take a look on its price action. And I have to say that we were in the substantial movement to the uptrend, to the upside from the mid of April till this swing high that this asset set on May 17th, and since then we are in downtrend. I have to admit that if you take a look on the sentiment, on the news sentiment of BABA stock, you will not find a lot of recent news that potentially might be the short-term catalyst. That is why you cannot rely on this type of news, but you have to keep in mind the sentiment from the so-called smart money list. And to do so, you can watch this activity right here, for example, on fintel.io. And here you can see that we have several most recent filings that were made at the very beginning of July, on July the 8th and July the 9th. And two companies opened completely new position on BABA, but this is quite a small position for $11,000 and $7,000 respectively. And in general, if you take a look right here, some companies added to their position, some companies reduced its positions, some company closed their positions for 100%. And the sentiment again is not so bullish, and I have to say that we have mixed behavior among the smart money investors. But if you take a look right here, this is the Alibaba Group Holding Limited institutional ownership, and we have if you take a look right here and ignore these three bars and this bar as well, because this is in my opinion some kind of misrepresentation data, we have a small growth for the last 3 months in the number of institutional investors who want to hold their who want to hold in their investment portfolio Alibaba stock. And that is why, guys, we can assume that we have a cautiously bullish forecast for the upcoming couple of weeks. But definitely, we cannot rely for 100% in the short-term perspective on this data alone. But if you take a look on the forecast from the major analytic firms, according to MarketBeat.com, we still have the consensus analyst price target at $108.79, which implies more than 43% of upside potential from our current range. On top of that, according to TipRanks.com, the consensus analyst price target is at $103.9, which is still more than 37% of upside potential. And if you take a look right here, none of the 16 analytics suggest to sell this share. Only 3 suggest to hold, and 13 suggest to buy. And if you take a look right here, even the lowest price target is above our current price. It's set at $80 mark. This means we are still quite bullish in the long-term perspective. And if you take a look on a bigger picture, and before we dive deep into the technical analysis, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell, and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. If we switch to daily time frame, you can see that this asset was in consistent downtrend for quite a long period of time. Let me hide all the tools, and right here we have to break the previous swing highs in order to establish new uptrend. And definitely for now we are again at extremely low prices for Alibaba, despite the fact that the most recent price action was quite bullish. That is why, guys, you have to be cautious, but in general we still have quite a decent setup, and let me explain you what I'm talking about. So first of all, we hit the range of resistance. First range of resistance, it is a 0.236 fib retracement level. If I pull the fib retracement tool from this top to this bottom, from swing high to swing low, and this means we might have a reaction to the downside. And for now, on the pre-market hours, Alibaba is down by 0.83%. And if you want to enter the long position, and if you want to hold it for quite a decent amount of time, from a couple of weeks to potentially 1 or 2 months, definitely you can accumulate it on the way down. But guys, your stop loss should be slightly below this bottom. And we have, in this case, during its movement to the downside, we have up to 4.5% of downside potential with an upside potential. And let me show you like this. Depending on your entry price, and if you ladder your buys down, your average price will be more lucrative. Depending on your entry price, we might have up to 21% of upside potential. This means more than 4-to-1 risk to reward ratio might be very lucrative in the medium-term perspective. But definitely, we don't have the major signs of its recovery yet. And the sign of its recovery on a grand scheme of things will be definitely the breakout above this range. And guys, the movement to the upside will not happen overnight. As you can see, even the previous bull run took about 1 month to resolve. As you can see, 29 days from the lowest point to the highest point. That is why, again, we have to accumulate our position on its movement to the downside and anticipate its potential bull run in upcoming quarters. I definitely know about their program of shares buyback. I know about their intention to be leaders on the AI market. But in general, as for me, the most important part is the charts, and I can tell much more by looking on these charts. And you can watch a lot of my previous videos, and you can prove my words that my technical analysis is quite accurate. That is why, guys, you can use it as a part of your due diligence, but definitely you have to do your own due diligence in order to know in which asset you have to invest. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap.